When it comes to vitamins, people often think more is better. Well, Leslie reports on the trend of vitamin IV cocktails for COVID.
The wellness capital of the world is right here in Los Angeles. There's been a lot of buzz here surrounding vitamin IV infusions to boost immunity for some time now. But these treatments are more popular than ever because of the pandemic. I called place after place that said they could help me boost my immunity and help prevent COVID with a megadose of vitamin C. Hi, do you offer vitamin IV megadoses for COVID prevention? All this hype surrounds these IV vitamin cocktails, yet I've never tried one myself. My curiosity went out, and I enlisted Dr. David Jones and his wife, Nurse Layla, from Renew Me Med Spa to give me a COVID cocktail.
So today you're receiving our Super Immunity Drip, very high doses of vitamin C, high doses of zinc, arginine, a mineral blend, B complex for overall wellness, and then you have a 500cc saline bag for hydration.
This is an infusion 600 times the recommended daily dose of vitamin C. Why so much?
So whenever you get COVID, there's a surge of inflammatory markers and cytokines. What vitamin C does is it reduces the surge of the cytokines so that you're less likely to get it, and if you do get it, that you don't suffer the severe side effects of COVID.
So are there any risks to this IV infusion?
Only have to use caution for patients with certain lung problems or kidney problems.
What are the risks, and how do you know that I'm safe to get this?
Prior to getting the infusion, you do a detailed intake form where we ask if you have any medical problems.
So I'll fill out the intake form, and then we're gonna load me up with some vitamin C.
Right.
There are definitely critics of megadoses of IV vitamins, so I connected with infectious disease expert Dr. Sandra Kesh for a different perspective. Why are you a critic of this?
Although we have some interesting snapshots of what it might be able to do with COVID and with other infections, we don't have really convincing data to be able to make a strong recommendation for or against it. And that's where the NIH kind of falls as well. Their guidelines basically say that for individuals with severe and even non-severe COVID, there's not enough data to either give a recommendation for or against it.
Now, none of the places that I called or spoke to did a blood panel on me before offering me an infusion. What are your thoughts on that?
There are some cases where individuals with, for example, chronic kidney disease have gone into kidney failure as a result of high-dose vitamin C. There are other disorders like involving iron metabolism. One is called hemochromatosis, where if you give a high dose vitamin C infusion, you could actually cause an arrhythmia, and that can be fatal. And so that's where I get a little bit worried.
Megadoses of vitamin C have been tied to kidney stones.
When you take the vitamin C supplements orally, your body will absorb only a certain amount. It's more the IV infusion because you're really kind of delivering right into your bloodstream these super physiological doses of vitamin C. And that's where it really goes into the blood, and then it gets excreted by the kidneys, and you can have a buildup of these acids, and these crystals can develop, and it can really precipitate kidney stones.
Are you more concerned with the risk, or do you think that this could potentially be a waste of money?
I think if you're going to get a vitamin C infusion, be sure to get it under medical supervision. Be sure that they're doing appropriate blood work. There's not a lot of data to support it, and it probably won't do you much good. That said, I will also say that the biggest thing I worry about is that when people get these infusions, it may give them a false sense of reassurance that they're a little bit more protected against COVID. And we know that that's just not the case.
Now, I know you're not a fan of these vitamin C infusions, and guess what I'm doing right now?
Let's see.
I had to try it out.
That's impressive.
I'm 90% done with my infusion right now, and I definitely feel a little bit strange, almost like I've had too much coffee, so I feel like I'm supercharged right now.